The community of Umhlanga in Cacadu in the Eastern Cape has more reasons to celebrate Human Rights Day. Today they're receiving a state-of-the-art information and communication center and library that was built by a non-profit organization. The ICT center will benefit both the community and pupils. SABC News reporter Fundiswa Mhlekude is covering this story for us and joins us now live. Fundiswa, just in terms of the need for this kind of facility in this area, give us a sense of that.
Thank you very much, Desiree. Really, they need these kind of information centers in this village of Umhlanga. We are here at Cacadu in the village called Umhlanga, here in the Eastern Cape, where a local NPO is handing over a state-of-the-art information and communication technology center at this school. But with me right now is Mr. Pindi Lentlizwana, who is the chairperson of Umhlanga Development Forum. Mr. Umhlanga, thank you so much. Why did you see the need to build this center?
I grew up here, I studied here, and there was nothing of the kind up until I got to university. I touched the computer for the very first time in the university, so that was the need, and it was a struggle. It was not easy, so that's the reason why we thought we should develop the center of this kind, so that kids from the village are not disadvantaged when they go to university. They don't see the computer for the very first time when there is an assignment is due. It's a huge struggle in universities. It's a huge struggle in life if you don't have the basics. So this, in a sense, is a way of trying to get the basics right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And in terms of funds, how did you get your funds to build it?
We are an NPO and we are registered, so we kind of solicited funds from private donors with the help of a local professor who is well connected. He managed to get us, a number of sponsorships to get this center built up from ground up. We also got sponsorships from other, anonymous donors, companies in Joburg. So that's how we do it. We beg. So that this thing is what it is today.
Okay, and inside the library here, we saw that there are some computers, close to 30 or more than 30 of them. How did you get them?
We got them through sponsorships. When we started building this center, we communicated widely all over, private donors, government. But private donors responded, government didn't. So we got this through our own initiative from private donors. And I do mention that Prof did play a huge role because he's up there, so he knows a few people. So and communities, our community, we are going door to door, begging for money. They would pop up hundreds, 200s. So that's why the structure is up here as it is.
And you just said that some of the learners here will be seeing the computers for the first time. How do you plan to make sure that they are able to use these computers?
The Department of Education is going to be here today. We're going to be handing this structure over to them. That is very important because we don't want this structure to be a white elephant. Remember, we're NPO, we beg for funds, so we don't always have funds. So that's why we're handing it over, so that they run it on a constant basis. We spoke to them and they are saying they are going to make ICT a subject in this school. So this school is going to be part of this center is going to be part of the school activities, school teaching program.
As a member of the community, how are you going to make sure that it doesn't become a white elephant? Because you are the owners of it. What role are you going to play to make sure that it doesn't become a white elephant?
Firstly, we invited you, the media, so that this thing is broadcasted live everywhere. That's number one, so that you guys keep us in check as well, keep the department in check. We are here, we are the community here. We are going to make sure that this structure doesn't become a white elephant. We will be a constant reminder, will be a nerve, so that this thing works, so that kids who grew up here are not disadvantaged when they go to universities or in life generally. Yes.
Thank you very much. That is Dr. Pindi Lentliziwana, the chairperson of the Umhlanga Development Forum, saying that they will make sure that this library here doesn't become a white elephant. This school services about 9 villages around this area, and it has at the moment about 168 registered learners. I must say, Desiree, that finding our way to this school was such a struggle. The road to this school is very bad, in such a bad condition, but to the community here, this library means a lot to them. We will be speaking to the learners as well, because we have heard that the Communications Minister Kumbuzo Nchabeni says that they will be providing 10 gigabytes to some communities to make sure that they learn technology. Desiree.
It's interesting you say you hope it doesn't become a white elephant. I'm thinking the name Umhlanga Institute of Technology rhymes with the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, which is known globally to have produced some of the most contributing minds in the economy of the USA. So we hope this can do same for us. Thank you so much, Ms. Mhlekude, for bringing us up to speed with this conversation. Now on to this.